Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 5 of Stalker. If you're seeing this before episode 6, that is because this episode, as you can probably tell by now from the fact that I'm turning around and zooming in, and I'm speaking over the zone instead of inside of it, you can probably catch on that I didn't have my microphone on. And this is a long video, and a lot of interesting stuff actually happens in this video, so I decided that the smartest thing for me to do in this situation would be for me to cut it down, take out as much fluff and filler as possible, and give you basically just the fights, the pieces before, and the interesting things that happen in between, with maybe a little bit of voiceover just in case things are lost. But for a long part of this, it's going to be condensed. It might be shorter. Again, not crossing my fingers here. Haven't even started editing it. Might be shorter. It might even be longer. But at the end of the day, it will be another episode. And some good things happen here, so I'd stick around for it. Especially if you're down for a more condensed version of these sorts of videos. So, and maybe if this one does well, I'll condense every single one that I've done into a shorter form like this, and just have a playlist for condensed versions. We'll see. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Enjoy the content. Editing room Justin here again, also just to say that if this video is something you'd like, let me know, and if you do enjoy it, consider subbing. I'm not going to push it more than anyone else normally does, but hell, we're on episode 5 now. There have been 2 more episodes since this one. Episode 7 is currently in schedule, and it would really help me knowing that people enjoy watching this. I'm enjoying making it. I hope people enjoy watching it. And then in the future, if they do, as my video editing qualities improve, which I'm trying to show through these videos, I hope it is showing slowly but surely, we should probably expand and get better. But yeah, it's been a pleasure making these, and it's been a pleasure sitting here. But yeah, consider subscribing and boosting a young man with an incredible amount of brain damage up the pipeline of becoming a quote-unquote YouTuber. Actually, no, I'd hate being a YouTuber. I'd just do this on the side. Anyway, back to the video. This is what sucked so much about not having my reaction. Look at that. Look at that. An OTS-03 almost completely fixed. I went a little bit nutty about it because, as I said, there's a lot of parts I can take off of that, and I'm pretty sure they're interswappable with the SVD if I remember correctly. I have to check that, but off the top of my head, the same way I would react now is the same way I would react then. Yeah, it just bums me out that I didn't have my didn't have my mic on. Now this, in my opinion, is where a large chunk of me not having my mic kicks me in the ass. Because there's a lot of conversation I speak about. Conversation? There's a lot of things I speak about in this, and I'm going to have to cut it down to mainly deaths and finally getting it. But basically, Sakharov laptop, it gave me a lot of trouble.
This death is one of the most frustrating ones because I do everything perfectly. I execute the plan, I take some meds, I hit the morphine for the extra defense or toughness or whatever you want to call it, resistance, whatever you want to call it, extra resistance. Take my psi, I have a map planned out, I know exactly where I'm going, it's focused. I remember saying to myself, this is the run, this is the one. As soon as I do this, get out, head to a campfire, and never have to do this again. I execute the run, and I stop to grab some things. And it is my detriment, because I stopped to grab that as well, and I probably would have made it back out. So yeah, absolute ingenious move from me. And it's the same thing again here. The laptop is on the 3rd floor. So again, this is the run. Smoke up blunt, I've hit the other side pills, I'm thinking right, just in and out, there is no problem. I now know exactly where I've got to go. Sitting there like, yes, this is it, come on, push, push, push. Execute plan. Look at him, look how close you look. Where's the laptop? What do you think it is, idiot? It's upstairs. Dumbass.
Привет, брат.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is just another instance of where I'm being stupid. I see the gravity anomaly, see the fact that it's purely perception, like proximity, sorry. Head towards where I think it is, take even more unnecessary damage, practically stumble around blind, not holding bolts by the way, take the easy and run a different way out and get my shit ran. Same anomalous area, I go back, again not holding bolts, run blindly in there, take damage from what I remember to be a windmill anomaly, run blindly through trying to find the artifact, not realizing how I died last time, and here it is. Ran. You'll also see why I'm kicking myself about the fact that I didn't have my mic on. Roll up to one of the military bases, I don't even realize, now this is the key bit you gotta remember, I don't realize I've rolled up to a military base. So I'm running past, and then all of a sudden I see a light. I'm like, oh shit, who's that gonna be? Military. Shit. Hit the prone. Who's up there? Military. Fuck. Have I got the right ammo in the gun? He checks. We right. Think they haven't seen me yet? No, they've seen me. Push it. Get my stuff. Get my fade. Ran so hard, the devil actually apologizes as I hit the floor and die. And so, upon respawning, I decide, you know what? Fuck 'em. We're gonna kill everybody in that military base. And trust me when I tell you, we do fucking get there. But you are gonna see the definition of a man who is trying to fuck his way through a brick doing it. So, stay tuned. This moment right here was the exact moment why I figured out why pros still carry the TOS. Any form of TOS, right? AP rounds, veteran military hits the floor. Experienced military, watch this shit. Just wait for it. This guy falls over like a sack of potatoes. He falls over like someone said Andy's here, bro. He hits the floor hard. Next thing you know comes around, you know what I mean? He hits the floor faster than Short got low. I'm talking when I can actually aim and I'm not tweaking.
sack of potatoes. It's actually ridiculous.
And this is with slugs now. Just remember, this is a TOS with slugs, and we've seen the military armor be a class of 30 something, right? What the shit? 2 shells and that man is on on 10 perk on the floor. Hit the deck. Same again. 2 shells, 2 kills. Slugs. Crackdown, mate. Better than Crackdown 3. Hits the deck. Still fighting. And again, holding my own very well, using the angles very well, and just praying for a daddy save. I feel someone creeping around the corner. The daddy save is about to come in clutch, and shit hits the fan.
Давай, давай! Все, патроны кончились! Попал! Пизда, ты понял, блядь? Эй, уёбок! Ну как там тебе? Печет? Да пизда, ты понял, блядь? Эй, уёбок! Ну
This is also exactly why I like to look my gameplay, because why I thought I suddenly was John Wick against trained military, I'll never know. I had a PPSH fully loaded, decided that apparently goddamn 1911 was the way I wanted to go, but I do get the smoke, which is quite fun. And as you can see, there's a nice fat collection of bodies here at this point. It's getting pretty tasty with the amount of loot I can sense coming. Instead, I'm still getting a cheeky few peeks. Still think I'm John Wick for some damn reason. Still holding that pistol, trying to map out the exact area. There we go, finally got the PPSH back out. And I think, I'm not taking you on from range, pal. I'm close range, and there's this big massive thing called a stone wall. I'd like to see you punch through that shit. Good luck. Hop the fence, still a little bit too far, but we make it work. Start pushing towards my boy. Check the windows, make sure no one's there. Take a little bit too long. Hubris hits, and he comes around the corner. And even with the rounds that do absolutely no penetration whatsoever, still struggle. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, it doesn't end too well for me, thinking I'm Mr. fucking John Woo himself. Pushing around the corner, ADS and Tarkov Priorities coming back in prime. Push the corner, holding the 1911, and get my shit ran. And this moment here is the perfect example of greed and a man's hubris coming back to bite him. Again, still for some reason think I'm John fucking Wick, pushing up on the opponent, fully loaded magazine, enough health to tackle him, thinking if there's one guy I can dip around this wall, don't peek far enough, pop a grenade, hear it bounce against the wall, I know I'm cooked. Try and run for cover, the grenade goes off, a bullet nicks me in the temple. However, I will concede that this is one of the moments that does get me a little bit moist. Finally learned from my mistake, PPSH, rattle that guy with bullets so bad you could read the New York Times through his fucking chest, push up, decent push up, using the cover to my left, hear him, should have aimed as I was walking, but that's fine, see the flashlight aim, and literally to the last bullet, knock him off of his chops, mate. Beautiful. After playing S.T.A.L.K.E.R G.A.M.M.A in the research base, I understand why people hug trees. Watch this shit, right? Come around the corner, there is buck loaded and it missed both shots because I have Parkinson's in my damn fingers. Reload, try and hug the tree again. I'm guessing these guys don't want to be nice tree lovers today. Push the corner. What's this? Buck still loaded. Hit him once. Don't hit him again. Couldn't tell you why. And then I just die. Now, before I start looting, I want you to put yourself in my shoes, right? I've just pretty much wiped out the entire military base. Yeah, sure, there are still a few people on there, but I've wiped out the whole thing, right? Just to give you an idea, I've wiped out pretty much the whole thing. I'm stripping back guns. I'm expecting something with a decent barrel, right? That's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for a lot. Just something with a decent barrel. You can see me just kind of eyeing everything up, going through it slowly. And what you're going to notice is, there's nothing I actually really want. I'm just picking at the scraps. So I've killed maybe 12, 13, 14 people here. Ruined my rep with the military. I mean, it's gone. For just odds and pieces, bro. You're gonna see, it's ridiculous how little we actually get out of it. Honestly, I'm still slightly miffed. But yeah, you can see me digging through the stuff. Anyway, I'll let you watch the footage. But I'm still really disappointed with this haul that we got.
ты там уже, пидор?
Mate, words do not put how happy I was to finally have this fridge, only to find out I was overweight. It was ridiculous. I don't know if I speak about it in the later episodes because I'm editing this one after episode 7, but I've been wanting a fridge for ages because once you get the fridge, you don't really need to buy imported goods because mutant meat doesn't spoil and you can store it for as many days as you want without the worry about it going rotten. Like if I now run around the zone for 12, 14 days and come back, that mutant meat's still going to be fine. I can still cook it and I can still eat it. And plus, if anyone ever wants any mutant meat tasks done, I've always got a supply for them. So it is a ruble maker and it is a savior on imported goods. So much money saved. However, I'm so low in strength and such a fat ass with all the shit I carry, the only place I could put it is down here and not in Rostock. Fucking disappointing, innit?
Прикрой, мужик!
Just to put it into perspective, guys, the same thing's happening here again. The bandits think I'm their friends. I'm still so confused by this, but I'll take what I can get. Fuck it. As you can see, I don't know why this is the case, but it does fix itself after I shot one of them, so don't panic. Obviously, I've got no bandit patch on because I wasn't shot by the stalkers, but again, this same thing keeps happening. I got no idea what's causing it.
Собак нерезанных. И все они лучше стариков знают. Разбивались тут в стае. Ну точно звери под цвету шкуры. Тоже зону от нас охраняют. Солдаты, блин, тоже. Человека им шлепнуть, что высморкаться. Ну надо же. Вчера припять. Реш... Извини, если не сильно помог.
Ну, подорвали, пацаны! Выручайте! Кто-нибудь,
So that brings us almost to the video, but I feel like I need to include the absolutely legendary moment where I realized after saying my end monologue and sorting everything out that my mic wasn't actually recording. Enjoy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, sweet Jesus. Holy moly. Okay. I'll have to see what I can do about that. I'm gonna have to learn how to voiceover because I'm sure you guys are already now just hearing this. My microphone has been on mute for a very long time. Well, it's a whole learning experience, I guess. Wow. Fuck. Well, these things happen, guys. Present Stubbs here. If you enjoyed the video, let me know. And, the voiceover may sound a bit odd, but yeah. Well, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.